Hey everybody, this is Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we're here at Knoebels Amusement Park, and today we are going to be telling you all about the different live entertainment they have here at Knoebels. Now, unlike a lot of amusement parks that pretty much are not having any shows going on here, Knoebels has shows every day, and this video is going to not only tell you the shows that are going on, but also let you know about special events and where you can meet the characters here. But before we kick off showtime at Knoebels, you know what we got to kick off? That intro. Now that that intro is done, it's time for us to tell you all about Showtime and what we're doing with Showtime. So, like we did with the Let's Eat and the Let's Play, we are kind of breaking it down into 4 different categories here. So the first one's going to be special events. Now, you see a lot of these over at the SeaWorld parks or the Cedar Fair parks, and those are pretty much, they're there for a limited time. They have a lot of different food booths and stuff like that. The second category, of course, is the standard kind of shows that they have every day. Now, Knoebels here actually has different bands coming in every day here, but a lot of different parks have the same shows running 3 or 4 times a week. That's what those are. The third category, of course, is the kids ones. Of course, if you're going to a Cedar Fair park, you're going to have Peanuts. Six Flags, you're going to have Looney Tunes. Knoebels, you're going to have Cosmo. Those are the kind of shows that we're going to go there. And last but not least is, where can you meet the characters? It seems like every amusement park has characters, and when we come across where they're going to have their meet and greets, we're going to let you know where they are. So without further ado, let's show you all the Showtime stuff that happens here at Knoebels Amusement Park. All right, so the first thing I gotta show you here when we're talking about the shows at Knoebels is right in front of Downdraft. They actually have right here every day an up-to-date list of the shows and where they're at here. So today, basically most of July, the Mahoney brothers were here. And then, of course, you got the Time Machine Theater, which is also where they have Once Upon a Time. We'll show you that theater a little bit here, but they have the Lighthouse Puppet Show near the mini golf, which is over there by the wharf. And then they have Time Machine Theater there, the Wandering Princess Show. But then they also have Davison Family Circus, Happy 50th for the Haunted Mansion, and a brass band near the Alamo. So basically right here, by Downdraft, they actually tell you all the entertainment options that you're going to have when you come to Knoebels that day. And like I said, it's great to know where it is, so just aim for Downdraft right on the main drag, and that's where you're going to find this. So here we are at the Bandshell Theater. This is where most of the major musical acts and juggling acts actually occur here. Later on today, you're actually going to see the band that was here this weekend. But we want to give you a good shot of the stage. It is a major stage right here in the middle. Plenty of seating all around. So there will be a show here a little bit later on today, and we're going to give you a little bit of that show, but I wanted to show you where this was. So right by the International Pavilion, pretty much near the back of the park, is their kids area where they actually have shows. And they got nice little seating and all that kind of stuff here. And I love the facade, Once Upon a Time. So they have shows, 2 different types of shows here. So they actually have costume storytelling at 3 and 5 o'clock. And then at 1 and 7, they have a marionette show. And I've actually walked by here before, and if we're able to catch it later on there, we might actually catch the marionette show. It's kind of nice. But the fact that they actually have 4 shows a day here in this kids section is great to see, because like I said, a lot of parks aren't doing anything here. And one of the positive things is, for the costume shows, it's not just the people in costume. The kids could actually grab some costumes too, so that's a nice little cut. So here we are. This is the Once Upon a Time Theater, I'm going to call that. And this is 4 times a day. They actually have shows right here, over here at Knoebels. All right, we're at the Time Machine Theater, and we're going to show you a little bit of the marionette show. We never want to show you the whole thing. We just want to give you a tease.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Time Machine Theater. My name is Kara, and these are my friends Gabriel and Nana. Now, while we are dressed up in costumes, we are not the stars of the show. All of you get a chance to dress up and play part of our characters. Now, before we begin, I'll introduce you to all of our characters so you know which one you would like to be. And our story this year is The Long Lost Princess, and it takes place long ago. Before, there were cars, trains, and planes. people used to go from town to town with horse-drawn wagons. The travelers would go to these towns to do odd jobs for a living. They fixed broken cups, cans, wagon wheels. Some were excellent acrobats, animal tamers, and even a few towed fortune. At the end of the day, the travelers would leave the villages and head to the forest to gather wood for the fire. And while their food was cooking over the open flame, they would sit down and tune up that musical instrument that sounded something like this. The travelers were excellent musicians. They know the best ways to play the fiddle, guitar, and even the accordion. And with all this music, you could not help but dance. They even taught the bears of the forest to tango. But not only were they great dancers, but snazzy dressers. They were dressed up in brightly colored skirts and shawls, and when you saw them dancing, they looked like whirling rainbows. But all this dancing can woke up an appetite. The travelers knew all the best ways to cook their food over the open flames. They would smoke their hands and grill their 10-pound carrots. But not only was this food delicious and nutritious, but
all right, let's let you know what's happening here at the Time Machine Theater.
So, if you like bright and happy colors, or
So even though it might not be live entertainment as we're used to, this Wurzler band military organ is playing all the time right across from the Phoenix. So let's give you a couple seconds of this to enjoy. So that's the organ located right on the midway, right by Phoenix. So some things have changed, of course, here over at Knoebels, and one of them in particular is the Cosmo's Clubhouse. So years ago, there was we're going to go to it right here. We're going to show you the Cosmo's Clubhouse, which is pretty much on the far end of the kiddie section here. And here's a sign for it: Welcome to Cosmo's Clubhouse. But instead of it being for kids now and a show location, it's now for sensory-friendly comfort rooms. So a lot of these are showing up everywhere here. Guests with sensory processing needs, kids, teens, adults, autism, and stuff like that. This is now a quiet place that they can go to actually get away from the hustle and bustle of an amusement park. So while in the past there used to be a whole show here, there's a Cosmos play area that's closed. So we'll show you that. But now it's a sensory room for kids that have difficulties. So that's a win. I mean, even though we never like seeing shows disappear, the fact that Knoebels realizes that this is a need now for kids and families definitely shows how times are changing, but they're changing for the better. But once again, the Cosmos Kids Clubhouse, which used to be a show venue, is no longer. All right, we wandered over here by Twister, and we're about halfway done with the video. So if you got this far, it means you probably liked the video. So do us a favor, hit that like button just to, first of all, make us feel good, but also it helps us out with the algorithm at YouTube. The more that people like the videos, guess what? The more they share the videos. So it's a simple click for you, but it means a lot to us. And you know what? It's time for us to get to the second half of the video. Enjoy. So right behind the bumper cars is their main stage, where they have entertainment every day, 3 or 4 times a day. So we're going to show you a little bit of the band, and then we're going to show you what else is coming up. So this is the main stage where they have entertainment all throughout the summer. So this is the Mahoney Brothers Jukebox Heroes. As you can see, different show times throughout the day. Sunday through Thursday they have 3 shows, 1:30, 4, and 7. Friday and Saturday they have 1:30, 5, and 8. And if you're watching this, there's a couple of more shows coming this summer. Light Up the Moon and Jess Zimmerman Band. So that's the main stage here at Knoebels. Now, if you watch our videos before, you know the Wharf is one of our favorite places to eat, but why are we talking about it here in a Showtime video? Well, there's a reason why these benches are here. This Lighthouse actually has a puppet show that takes place throughout the day. So if we're able to catch it, we're going to show you there, but pretty much right across the bridge and right from the Wharf, so you can actually grab a Sloppy Joe at the Wharf and actually come here and watch a puppet show. Now, I'm assuming it's kind of nautically themed, just because of the fact that they got this guy right here, and it is right in front of a place called the Wharf. But highly recommend this puppet show, especially for the little ones. So when you grab and eat, you can grab some food and you can enjoy a show. So right here, the Lighthouse is a puppet show. So this is right across from the train station and stuff. This is Knoebels Brass Band. All the swimmers are enjoying it. So that's the brass band here at Knoebels. So you know today is the 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion. So if you're looking for mascots, you can probably find Cosmo right about here, right in front of the Haunted Mansion. So Cosmo is the main mascot there. They also have Dexter, so they have 2. But right in front of the Haunted Mansion, that's where you can go meet Cosmo. At least this summer. He might change next year, but it is great that they have their own little mascots, and I love the way they just walk around, they roam around, saying hi to all the little kids. There's a little girl anxious to see Cosmo. Now, I don't know if they actually have, Dexter around, but they definitely have Cosmo. So there you go, Cosmo is here at Knoebels.
They didn't even notice the travelers coming home after long days of work. They were swirling around their campfire until they stopped. They noticed the Spriggans, and they screamed. They quickly ran back to their campsite to gather whatever food they could find. They each had a piece of food, and they surrounded the Spriggans. They lifted the food high above their heads, and on the count of 3, are you ready? Caleb, over here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. They began to gently bop them on their hands and knees. Why, those Spriggans were being clobbered by carrots, beaten by beets,
There's a little bonus of the costume storytelling.
They were so full that they couldn't fight back.
All right, you just saw Showtime at Knoebels. So like a lot of parks, there is some stuff going on here at Knoebels that isn't taking place at other parks. A lot of different shows, different musicians throughout the week, throughout the day, puppet shows, the whole 9 yards. So what was your favorite location or show? Let us know in the comments section. If you got this far, you might actually like what we're doing, so make sure you hit that like button. And last but not least, if you're new to the 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, maybe consider subscribing. We do new videos every day of all the different parks that we visit, and you don't want to miss a thing, so definitely check it out. So once again, this is Showtime at Knoebels Amusement Park in Leesburg, Pennsylvania, and thank you for watching.